Hey guys, this is Brad. We're back for another live stream. We're going to be starting in about 5 minutes. I want to thank everyone that's joining me in the chat. Mine just joined. Welcome. And we're going to wait for the chat room to fill up. Amanda just joined. Welcome, Amanda. And we are going to get started here in about 5 minutes. So, fall has arrived in East Texas. So I'm sitting out on my porch and I got my jacket on. It's a little chilly. Ella, hello, Ella. Thanks for joining. Love and Peace just joined, and welcome to everybody for the live stream today. It's about 4 minutes to 1, and then we'll get started with the live stream. This week, my live stream is going to be about 30 minutes. I have another commitment afterwards, so I have to keep this week's live stream to about 30 minutes. So Anika just joined. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad to see everybody popping into the chat room. There was several people that enrolled or signed up. Attendees. There was many of you. So I think we're going to have a good crowd today. And we're going to be starting here in about 3 minutes. Want to let everybody get into the chat room. And for the folks that are here, if you want to join me on the live stream, you can tap the little gray hand in the bottom right-hand corner, or I think the three dots, and just tap on that, and I'll try to keep an eye on it and bring you into the live stream. A little scruffy today, but like I've always told you on these live streams, I am very authentic, and it is Sunday afternoon, a little scruffy. Got my jacket on. It's a little chilly. It's a nice fall day. And so welcome, Frank. Frank just joined as well. So the chat room is filling up, and we are going to have a live life coach Q&A. I am a certified master life coach, and I am here every Sunday at 1 p.m. To do my live stream to answer any of your questions. Either you can type your questions in the chat room, or you can join me live on the live stream and ask your question there, and we'll go from that point. So want to thank everyone for popping in, and let's see. The numbers in the chat room are going up. We got a couple minutes to go. There's several people that are joining, and they're popping up so fast I can't really acknowledge them. So sorry about that, folks. But I want to thank everybody for joining me today on the live stream. It'll be about 30 minutes, and I will be back next Sunday at 1 p.m. for another live stream. I have live streams booked through the month of October, and I'm looking at my schedule as far as continuing to do the live streams in the month of November. If you all want me to continue my live streams in November, give me a thumbs up in the chat room, and let me know if you want me to continue my live streams in November, and I'll try to make that happen. My schedule is filling up. My clients are increasing in numbers as I launched my life coaching practice. So I do have to look at my scheduling and decide if I'm going to do any more live streams in November and through the holidays, or wait until after the first of the year. So we got about a minute, and I want to thank everybody once again. The chat room is ticking up there. We've got about a minute. This live stream is for all of you. It deals with your hopes and your dreams and your side hustles and your business entrepreneurship. And so as a life coach, I'm here to answer your questions about your side hustle and about life coaching. So that's what we're here for today. And I hope that we get Grant just joined. Welcome, Grant. And I hope that we get lots of questions today. The last couple of weeks, we've been light in the question department. So if you have questions, please ask them in the chat room or join me live on the live stream by hitting that little gray hand, and I'll try to bring you into the live stream with me so we can answer any questions. So, okay, folks, it is 1 o'clock straight up Central Standard Time. Texas time, and that's where I'm at. So welcome. We are live, and we are ready to go with the life coach Q&A. I want to power like the stream. Gadsby just joined. welcome, welcome. If any of you, Frank, liked the stream, thanks, Frank. Appreciate that. We are live, and we will be live for the next 30 minutes. And like I said in the pre-start, okay, I'm a certified master life coach. I do specialize in self-care, forgiveness, and transformation, but I also cover many other areas of life coaching and many other areas that I work with people, in. So if that fits what you're looking for, and if I can help out in any way with your side hustle here on FUD with the FUDsters and the FUD community, then you're in the right place. So we are open for Q&A, questions and answers. There's a bunch of you in the chat. By all means, type your question in the chat room. I will try to answer it the best I can. Chloe just joined. Welcome, Chloe. I want to thank everybody today for joining me. You could be at 100 different places, and I'm honored that you have decided to join the live stream here on FUD. So once again, my name is Brad Richard. I'm a coach, mentor. I'm also a podcaster. I have Men on the Mission podcast. It is geared towards veterans, but it's open to the general public as well. And Men on a Mission podcast is my podcast. I'm also the author of 3 books, 1 autobiography, and 2 books that I co-authored with other authors as well. You can visit me and get more information on what I do and how I do it at bradrichard.net. You can always visit the website there. You can contact me through the website on the contact page. And I am here on FUD for all of you every Sunday at 1 p.m. So we still have lots of people. Mia just joined. Welcome, Mia. Thank you so much for joining the live stream today. It is 1:02, and I am waiting on some questions. Questions. If you have some questions about life coaching, about life in general, challenges, successes, things that you have that you are going through right now is kind of a stressful time for all of us because the world seems to be kind of like short-circuited. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world and a lot of stuff going on in the United States. And so, it's a stressful time for everybody. And and we're all kind of wondering, wow, when will it ever stop with all the drama and all the things that are going on? As we continue to build, me and you and all the FUDsters here, as we continue to build our side hustles, we have to, deal with the things that are going on externally in the outside world, which most of you probably agree is kind of insane. It's very insane, actually. And so, this is just a place for friends to come together and ask some questions. It doesn't have to be life coaching questions. It can be side hustle questions, entrepreneur questions. With everything that I do, I consider myself having 2 businesses, almost 3. And so, Ella said that she is in Canada and she can't watch the news anymore. Right on, Ella. I feel like I'm forced to watch the news because I do need to keep up on things that are going on in our country from a mental health standpoint. My podcast, Men on a Mission, the sole purpose of that is to bring attention to the number one issue in America that I see is, and that being mental health. So mental health. That is the biggest thing that I think we face as a country and around the world. And so I'm kind of forced to watch the news and to keep up to speed on the mental health issues that come up in the news. But Ella, I completely agree. It's very, very hard to watch the news. It's very hard to stay positive and stay motivated and just, to kind of block out all the negative stuff that's out there. But this is why we're all part of the FUD community. This is why we come together as friends here on FUD and like-minded people. We're all building our side hustles and building our businesses here. And so you are literally amongst friends. And I take half an hour to 40 minutes of my Sundays to be with you. It's an honor to be with you. And I think it's very important that I contribute and offer my help in any way possible. While thanks, Ella, for making the comment in there about that you can't watch the news anymore. I think a lot of people in the chat can relate to that. So if you do have a question, or while you're thinking about it, think about your question, type it out in the chat. This is a Q&A, a life coach Q&A. And so I'd love to be able to answer any questions that you may have. If any of you are brave enough to join me on the live stream, you can tap the little gray hand in the bottom right-hand corner or the three dots, and I'll keep an eye on that. And if you want to join me, I'll try to bring you into the live stream. It's always easier if I have a co-host or multiple co-hosts in the live stream, so we can kind of interact with one another and do some Q&A, live with other people. So in saying that, there's several people that are popping in. Frank, thank you for liking the stream. Mr. John liked the stream as well. Thank you. Appreciate all the likes and all those accolades. So thanks so much for joining me on the live stream. While we're waiting on some questions to come in, I wanted to let you know that on FUD, I do offer 2 guides. One of my guides is a paid guide, and it is a 9-step process to kind of set up the beginning stages of your transformation and your dreams moving forward. And that transformation starts with my Who Were You, Your Little Me workshop. Excuse me. It is a 9-step process, and that guide is available here on FUD. Now, that is a paid guide. It's a whopping $14.99. It's a great deal, but I do have a second guide, which I'm going to need to get some coffee because I'm losing my voice. Oh, I got a tickle. Sorry about that. You guys think of your questions while I'm trying to breathe. I think we'll be okay. Oh, my word. Anyway, I got some bad air. But the other guide that I do offer here on FUD is a free guide. The free guide is a 20-minute power session, and that is absolutely free. So I encourage you to enroll in that free guide, the 20-minute power session, and it'll help you identify some very important things about you, the past, the present, and the future, and moving forward. Ella, you said, do you mentor anyone? Yes, I do. I have worked with a lot of veterans because I'm an Army veteran of 7 years myself. But I do mentor and coach anyone, men, women, and young people, young adults, and that's my focus is pretty broad when it comes to who I work with. And so she said, "Thank you for your service." Thank you, Ella. I appreciate that. But yes, I do mentor anyone. And my services, like I said, you can find everything that I do on bradrichard.net. But as far as FUD goes, and being a fellow FUDster, check out my 2 guides. One is paid, one is free. And you can always reach out to me with any questions that you have, any feedback that you have. And I also encourage all of you to check out the podcast where we talk about mental health issues and ways to deal with those things and the challenges that we all face, on a day-to-day basis. So with that being said, Ella, I thank you for your question. I encourage anyone else, if you have a question. Ella had a great question, and I appreciate that. If you want to join me live on the live stream, tap the little gray hand in the bottom right-hand corner, and I'll try to bring you in with me on the live stream. Also, if you have a question that you just want to type out in the chat, please do that, because this is a Q&A. It's a life coaching Q&A, and it is for you. So there is no bad question. There may be bad answers, but there's no bad question. Ella, I have a lot to say about mental health conditions. Good. Share. Please do share with everyone. I think everyone can relate to mental health as being a real issue in the United States, possibly as well in Canada as well. And so please share. Yeah, you said, let's see, I have a lot. Okay, well, well, that's good. You feel free to share it here on the live stream, and let everybody, hear your perspective on it. But mental health is a real concern, and is my focus when it comes to my coaching clients and my podcast listeners, and the three books that I wrote all are connected to mental health, including my own autobiography and my own story, which there's a lot of mental health aspects in my personal story. My book, Man at 50, is my autobiography, and it is a story of my life up to the age of 50. So I'm 59 right now. So I did write it many years ago. It came out many years ago, right after I turned 50 years old. And it has to do a lot with abuse and mental health and codependency and a lot of those things. So, and that's what basically led me into life coaching and going through my life experience and being very codependent, and now being very serving. I have a mindset of a servant, and that's why I'm here today, is to help anyone that would like my help. And so, yes, by all means, Ella, if you have some thoughts on mental health, please share them. That would benefit everyone that's on the live stream. You can teach me something as well. Always open to new ideas and thoughts, so you can share that. If anyone does have a question pertaining to life coaching or side hustles or life in general, okay, just go ahead and ask the question in the chat. And let's see. Ella says, I've done ketamine treatments. Okay, I am not familiar with ketamine treatments. If you could you maybe be more specific and tell all of us a little bit more about what that is? And while you're doing that, I'll wait to see your answer, of course. Okay, great. I'm not familiar with that, or I may be familiar with it, but maybe under a different name. So yeah, feel free to share that with us. I know that it's a hard time, folks, for everybody in their side hustles. One of the key things that I can share with you is that having multiple side hustles is crucial. I mean, I don't do just Fudster. I mean, I'm not just a Fudster. I have the life coaching practice. I do mentor veterans that have PTSD and suicide ideology. And then I have my podcast and I have my books. And so you have to have several side hustles going at the same time, because sometimes not everything is going to go your way, okay, in one or two of those areas. So you have to kind of have multiple side hustles or multiple opportunities for things to flow in the right direction. So I would encourage you, if you only have one right now, I would encourage you to add a second, a third, a fourth, and I would recommend that highly. Let's see. Ella said that it's used for depression and PTSD. I think veterans are covered for the treatment. Okay, so it's a treatment for depression and PTSD. Gotcha. Okay. Yes, the veterans, on average, we're losing 22 veterans a day to suicide, and they're struggling pretty bad. And the things that they go through, is so extreme and so daunting that the average person really can't comprehend it, can't relate to it, because their issues are pretty pretty strong and pretty severe. And so, yeah, anything that would help with depression or PTSD. And I am getting just a twitch in my nose. It must be the air, the bad Texas air out here. Hold on one second, folks. Okay, I'm back. Ella said I can find some articles and send it to you. That would be great. You can contact me through FUD, or you can contact me with my contact page on the website. But yes, my email is there, and by all means, send those articles to me. I'd love to read those and go through them. That would be great. So please do. And I went from choking to a tickle in a tickle in my nose. Oh, excuse me. Well, now you guys know this is totally non-scripted, and very authentic. So, wow. I appreciate that input, Ella. I look forward to getting those articles, and wow, you guys are witnessing a meltdown on live on FUD. Like I said, non-scripted. Just it is what it is. But just having a heck of a time with the air today, and my word. Well, while we're waiting on additional questions, folks, I'm going to try to get a handle on the twitch in my nose. Yeah, I might have to end the live stream a little early. Yeah, just a rough voice, and I got a twitch in my nose. Like I said, I'm outside, so there's a lot of air flying around, and we are into the fall allergy season here in Texas. So holy moly. And looking at the chat room, and I see the numbers are dropping off, probably because I'm having a sneezing fit and a coughing fit. So I apologize for that, guys. But let's get back and let's get focused on the live stream. Would love to have some questions and or statements. Ella, I appreciate you participating and being there with me, and running alongside kind of my co-host in the chat room. So thank you for that. I appreciate your input. But folks, if any of you would like to share any successes or challenges that you are having right now with your side hustle, that would be great. It would benefit all of us. So share with us the challenges that you are having and the successes that you are having in your side hustle, and share the dream, share the why, and share with everyone why you have a side hustle, and why you're a member of FUD. That's what we're all here for. Excuse me. And I would love to hear from all of you why you're here, and why you are a part of the FUD community. Everyone here is they're great people, very kind and helpful people. And this is a great place to be if you're building a business or building a side hustle. But go ahead and just put in the chat, if you would please, and let us know how things are going for you. Are you having all the success that you need to be having? And how is the side hustle going? That is something that would benefit everyone. While we're waiting on people to type that into the chat room, my side hustles are going very well. My side hustle dealing with mental health and life coaching. People are hurting right now. People are stressed out right now. And a lot of people are experiencing PTSD in one form or another, just because things are kind of crazy. So my businesses or my side hustle is flourishing in this kind of environment, because people really are looking for help. They're definitely looking for help. Let's see. Ella said, I haven't launched it yet. Okay, I'm big on mental health. I haven't launched it yet, but I'm taking social media marketing online. Oh, okay, cool, cool. That's awesome. I took healthcare before. Craving Cake likes to stream. Okay, I took healthcare before. Okay, Ella, if I could ask you, and like I said, this is for everybody in the chat. What would you consider your side hustle to be? If you could answer that for me in the chat, just type in there what is your side hustle, and do you have that side hustle on FUD? And are you promoting your side hustle on FUD? And if so, let us know what that is, so we can all support you in that, and let us know. While we're waiting on that, folks, does anybody have any questions pertaining to side hustles, or anything else? Okay, that you have a question about, or even a comment or feedback. What do you think about what's going on in the world? The war in Israel, just all the crazy stuff that is going on. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Ella said, I have my handles ready. It's going to be based on beauty and fashion. Cool. I'm not much into beauty and fashion, as y'all can see, but that's a great side hustle, and very very competitive. She said also in skincare as well. Very competitive, and there's a huge market. I know that for a fact. There's a huge market out there for that. So congratulations to you. That is awesome. And we all will look forward to seeing more of you on FUD, and more of you also, doing live streams. As you can tell, live streams are not difficult to do, even if you're having an allergy attack and having a hard time breathing. But hold on a second. Okay, I am back again, guys, and I want to thank everybody for tolerating and putting up with my sneezing and my allergies today. They weren't bad until I started talking and spending this much time outside, but the wind is blowing and howling here like crazy, and I think it's kicking up a lot of pollen and kicking up a lot of stuff in the air, and it's just making my nose go crazy. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead. We're kind of getting towards the end here, folks. We're at about 29 minutes. I do have another commitment that I have to make myself available for right after this. So I'm going to keep the live stream to about 30 minutes. But I do thank everybody for joining me. Amanda, thank you for liking the stream. The Blue liked the stream. Ella, thank you for all your input and feedback. Thank you for joining the live stream. Thank you for commenting in the chat box. And I guess what I'll do is I'll end this live stream this week. Feel free to reach out. Will do, absolutely. I'll reach out and follow you on FUD, and definitely I followed you. I saw that. Thank you very much, Ella. And I'll definitely follow you back once the live stream is done. And you can get my email address at the website. So email those articles to me. And welcome to my Sunday live stream at 1 p.m. This one's been kind of nuts because I've been fighting my allergies. So it is what it is. And like I told you in the beginning, I'm authentic and I'm true, and you're getting what you're getting what I got. Okay, so We have about a minute or so, folks, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Does anyone else in the chat have a question about life coaching? Do you need a life coach? What is a life coach? How can a life coach help me? And how can life coaching help me in my side hustle? If you have a question about that, we'll take another minute or so and go ahead and ask it in the chat. If you don't feel comfortable asking the question in the chat or joining me on the live stream, you can always contact me through FUD or the website. So reach out to me if you want to ask me a question in private, and I can address it there if you don't feel comfortable in the live stream. But this is a life coaching Q&A, so it is for questions and answers and discussions and feedback, and we just talk amongst ourselves. So Ella said, maybe my ADHD is pretty bad. Oh, I think everybody has a little bit of that in them. I know I do. I have a little bit of ADHD, along with really bad allergies today, and so yeah, it's probably not really bad, but it might be a little bad, and that's fine, Ella. No worries. Yeah, like I said, I think everybody has a little bit of that as well. So all right, folks. I think let's see. Eris is great for allergies. Okay, I'm not familiar with Eris. I take citrazine, and but today it's not working. So go figure. But Ortriven. I'm not familiar with that either. Maybe those are for sinus sprays. Okay, I gotcha. I'll check into both those names. Maybe they'll work better than citrazine. But today was rough. All right, folks. Well, I guess we're not going to get any questions today. I do appreciate everybody joining the live stream. We're at about 32 minutes. I do have another commitment that I have to go to, another appointment that I have to be available for. So I think I'm going to wrap up the live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Give me a thumbs up in the chat. Try to get you guys to do something in the chat. Anything? Thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you want me to keep doing the live streams at Sunday at 1 p.m. I do have 2 more scheduled in October, and I possibly might continue the live streams on Sunday at 1 into November, depending on my schedule and depending on the interest from all of you. So just let me know if you want if you want me to continue the live streams, and more importantly, let me know how I could better serve all of you in the live stream. Is there something that y'all are really needing and that you would benefit more from if I was to cover, that information? So you can reach out to me privately. Let me know if there's something specific that you're needing in the live stream, and going forward, I'll try to change it up a little bit and make it more beneficial. But we had a dozen or more people in the chat. I want to thank all of you for joining me on the live stream today. It was a strange one. It was an allergy, challenging live stream. Thank you for bearing with me and being patient. Thanks, Ella, for everything that you shared, and thanks for all your comments. It's great to have you here. It's great to have all of you here, and I will probably wrap this live stream up for this Sunday, okay, the way I always do, and I wrap up my podcast the same way. I want you to take care of yourself, love your little me, love your little person, and remember that they need you more than you can imagine. So take care of yourself, and I'll be back next Sunday at 1 p.m. with another live stream. Thank you very much for joining me, but until next week, bye for now. Thanks, guys. All right, bye.